War has a devastating impact on businesses in Africa's economy. The Russia-Ukraine war, for instance, has led to a rising price of essential commodities like fuel, fertilizer, and agricultural products, affecting consumer pockets and economic growth. I'm the person of Isaac Jimado, the founder and CEO of Money Small GH. In this very tutorial, I'm going to walk you through the nitty-gritty to looking into the impact of war on Africa's economy. So if you find yourself being a mini importer, and God forbid if there should be a war between US and China, India and Pakistan, and it escalates within that region, where lies your business faith? So if I say the impact of war on businesses in Africa, you are not exempted. So where lies the faith of your business? So these are some of the things that I'm going to discuss with you so that you sit down and you reprogram your mind to see how best you can navigate your way around through as far as business is concerned, and as far as stabilizing your finances is also concerned in this ever-increasing rapidity of technology. So guys, I got good news for you. Before we dive into the thick of this tutorial, let us take a look at the key impact of war on businesses. Higher oil, gas, and fertilizer costs affect the agricultural sector, making it challenging for businesses to operate efficiently. Wars disrupt global supply chains, leading to shortages and increased prices of essential goods. Conflict and instability deter investors, hindering economic growth and development. Petty corruption and harassment by officials become more prevalent, affecting businesses and economic policy. Having known all these things, what are some of the consequences for Africa's economy? You see, war hinders economic growth, making it challenging for countries to achieve development goals. Conflict and economic instability exacerbate poverty, affecting vulnerable populations. War often leads to reliance on external aid, undermining economic self-sufficiency. War destroys infrastructure, including roads, bridges, and buildings, disrupting supply chains and hindering businesses' operation. War results in displacement, injury, or death of skilled workers, reducing the workforce and impacting productivity. Conflict disrupts trade, leading to reduced export, import, and revenue generation. Taking into consideration the agricultural sector, war destroys crops, livestock, and irrigation systems, leading to food insecurity and economic losses. War forces people to flee, creating refugee crises and straining local resources. Human rights abuses. Conflict leads to human rights violations, impacting businesses' ethics and reputation. War affects mental health, reducing productivity and well-being. War erodes trust and social cohesion, hindering businesses' partnerships and community development. Then the long-term impacts or the long-term consequences of war, we have the brain drain. Talent migration reduces innovation and entrepreneurship. To mitigate these effects, businesses and governments must prioritize diversification, infrastructure development, and regional cooperation. By doing so, Africa can reduce its vulnerability to external shocks and promote sustainable economic growth. The next question I would like to ask you before I come to an end is, if you are an importer and there is war between the country where you import from and another country, where lies your business faith? This is one of the things I would like to leave you with. If you find this tutorial mind intriguing, just give me the like. If you want more of this, let me know in the comment section. If you love this, or today is your first time coming across my YouTube channel, never hesitate to click on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and stay updated as when I drop a new video. Once again, this is Morning Smile GH. See you in my next tutorial.